comes a new challenger.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Gotta do this. Come on. Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Goes air to air to deny them a chance. Backs them into the corner. Player one with the life lead. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Trips him up. No good up high. Blocks the jump in. Projectile to try and change the situation. Nails the anti-air. Takes a trip. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Knockdown. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. The jump-in is denied. Taking stock. They don't need to go for anything but charges forward. Breaks those shins. Scrapping it out up close. Player two will look to apply pressure here. Drink level max out. This party's love tap to close it. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Immediate jump in. Who's going to start things off? Projectile to try and change the situation. Player one can build off this lead. Medium kick. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Drive gauge on deck. Are they gonna gun it? Bait out the low kick. A quick breather. Breaks it. Quick medium poke. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Free flow strikes. Low heavy, but no go. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. What a read with that anti-air. Player one gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Throws a fireball. Decides to puff up while they can. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Tons of drive and health to work with. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. All right. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punch counter. What's the play here? Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. What a clutch start. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Gets the knockdown, and now in a dire situation. They can't afford any mistakes. KO. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Shoots off a fireball up close. Time for a drink. Player two had an impressive round while managing their drive. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Blocks it. Okay, creating some space here. Both fighters planning something. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Brushes that off and keeps going. Max hits a good spot to use the super. Lands the Getsuga Saiho. Going for that juicy damage. Took him to the corner in a flash. Player two holding on to that corner advantage. We're all in with a rush. Experiencing burnout. Gets the combo. Low heavy, but no burn. Okay, here we does him dirty. Player one can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Oh my god, what wraps it up with a throw? We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Presses for a reaction with a fireball. The low heavy is denied. gets scooped from down low. Looking to impress with this super. Not just started, it's anyone's game. Getting tipsy with the devil inside. Player distantly to some big damage. Connects with the throw. Player 1 is in a very good spot.
Merde.
Amazing. Great shit. Are they going to be able to come back? Crowns them from above. Player 2 with the whip. What a finish.
Putain, enfoiré.
Player 2.
Putain, elle a vachement enchaîné, hein. Putain.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Denies the jump in. Checks them with the projectile. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move where you're gonna eat tons of damage. No good up high. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Down to the wire.
Putain, enfoiré.
The low heavy hits. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Throws them to negate the block. All right, what's coming up next? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Caught in the cross-up. Strikes back with the overdrive arrow. They need to rely on their instincts here. Connects with medium kick. Hits him with his free throw. Jumps up, knockdown, and drink level maxed out. This party's getting crazy. Dash it.
Ah, putain.
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? The low heavy's blocked. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Super on deck takes a big gamble and whips out a raw super. Player 1 chases them down. There's a change of sides. What'll happen here? Nice counter. Dashes forward. Oh, burnout triggered. Player drop tap to close it. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Starts things off with a jump in. Goes for the jump in. Ups the damage on that. And low heavy. This unleashes some big damage. Denied. Keeps cool and locks them out. Both sides links it. They can't use drive. What are they gonna do? Nice fireball. Anti-air.
Merde.
The low kick hits. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Noticeable life lead is an excellent block. Shows off a parry. Who will set the bait at this range? Are they going to be able to come back and snatch bit goes to the air?
Ah, putain.
Free throw strikes. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They got it. They didn't take the throw. Player 1 is going to be watching replays of this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Gotta do this. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with the projectile. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. What's the play here? Blocks the jump in, throws him down. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. On dangerous turf. easy to get tagged at this range. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. In a dire situation, they've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Holds out with the block, experiencing burnout. Gets them. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Changes the pace with an air-to-air. Gets the jump in. All right, what's coming up next? Grabs him, dashes. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Does a good job of pushing back. Blocks it. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. The life remaining tells us we're just goes for it at this range. Both fighters planning something, crowns them from above. Blocks the low kick.
Merde.
Reaction with a fireball. Anti-air in the clutch. Leg kick. Closing moments of the match. The drive impact doesn't work. Player 2, they couldn't
Putain.
throw.
Ah.
Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with.
Comment ça se fait, il est fort, le gars.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Drive time.
Merde.
Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Good anti-air. What are they thinking here? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Low heavy. All right. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Got their eye on the air. Gets the jump in. Impact's a no-go.
Merde.
They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure.
Putain, j'ai raté.
Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna pay. Oh.
Putain.
Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep their momentum?
Merde.
Won't stop switching sides. They were right to be on guard there. Player 1 will
Oh, je craque là.
springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. What'll happen here? Experiencing burnout. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Then connects with the throw. Player 2 can't use excellent block. Tensions are knocked down. Here comes the mix-up. Player 2 is in a critical art now. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
Merde, merde. Putain. La chance qu'il a eu, quoi. Putain, la chance qu'il a eu, quoi.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Got it. Round 1.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Low heavy.
Merde.
This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Goes for the low kick. Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. Blocks the jump in. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other
Putain.
up? Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Grabs them, knockdown. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Taking stock. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the foot. Burnout activates. Player 2 in trouble in there.
Merde, putain, elle a changé de côté, putain.
Takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Sticks the jump in. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Risky up-close scrap still going. From upstairs. Grabs and throws them away. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Gets a risky puck in. They're going for the super arc. The super doesn't hit. All in with a rush. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Moses with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Holds out with the block. Grabs him. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Goes air to air to deny them a chance. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 is in a tight spot right now. Getting into the end game now. It's getting tense. Dashes forward. Up top to close it. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Shows the medium kick. Nice counter. Scrapping it out up close. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Springs forward with the drive rush. Blocks it. Smart play with the throw. There's a change of the low. Player 2 just goes for it at this range. The exchange blows. Experiencing burnout. What's this Chico Huddle gonna do? Excellent read. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Quick medium poke.
Putain.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Goes to the air. The last low heavy.
Merde.
Betting it all on the drive rush. Jumps. All the throw connects. Okay, here we go. Looking for a hold. So, what's next?
Merde.
Drive rush. The low kick hits. A jump. Throws them. Both sides getting nothing stops this train. Player 2 leads to a burnout. Did they mean to do that? Drops them from the air. Ugh, take a seat. Gotta do better than that. They can't get pounded. They anticipate that jump in.
Putain.
Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Starts with a jumper. No good up high. Good anti-air. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around to KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Uses a fireball to try and establish their pace. Just out of range for that blow. Player 1 can build off this lead. Uses the target combo as a filler. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Player 2 is barely hanging in. There's a wall slap. They can't do anything now. Knockdown and Player 1 holding on to that corner flawless slam. They got him so quick. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. No good up high. Player 1 has the life lead. The jump-in catches them. Player 2 may be just about done this round, but they still have a chance with a full drive gauge to tap into. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning stretch. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Got their eye on the air. Still very early in the round. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Uses the target combo as a filler. Side switch in the corner. Risky up-close scrap still going. Barry! Are they going? Oh, burnout triggered! What? Oh my god, what a throw tech! Both fighters planning something? Closes in with a classic corner throw. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.